Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'll be opening and assembling the LEGO Speed Champion set 76911, which is the Aston Martin DB5. And yes, it is the James Bond Aston Martin DB5 in silver birch. And this one comes with the Daniel Craig figure, Daniel Craig James Bond. So this is the front of the box. As you see, Aston Martin have got their name on it, 007. And this is the back of the box. It's got some shots from the film as well on it, which is quite cool. So I will open up the box, a bit sacrilege, but I'm going to do it anyway. I do have the big Aston Martin DB5 still to build, but that's another big project day, I think. So we have, put the box down back carefully. We have a really nice sheet of stickers here, which is quite good. I think we have the various number plates as well. Has all three sets of number plates on it from Goldfinger. As you can tell, I am a bit of a James Bond fan, so we have two bags, and here's the chassis plate for it. Here's the instruction manual for it, which is really well presented. And the first bit of it is just the chassis and the back, and the rest of it is the front of the car. And you have Daniel Craig in the first bag as well. And unfortunately, they haven't actually put a 007i to follow you through on the instructions, unfortunately. That would have been quite cool, but I think that's possibly a bit too much. So we'll get started on bag number one. These are tend to be quite fiddly builds, so, but ultimately worth it. So. You got two smaller bags in bag number one as well, which I'm very carefully emptying out. So we start off, we'll build Mr. Bond first in his tuxedo. So you've got a set of black legs there is some design on the trousers, a little bit of design on the trousers as well, which is quite nice. You got him in his tuxedo. He only comes with one face, but he has got doesn't look overly happy, mind you, when you're being chased around and you're having your pride and joy decimated by the bad guys. You're not going to be happy, are you? So comes with a spanner because they can't really give him a gun, unfortunately. And here we have Mr. James Bond himself. Very smart, very swish. Hopefully I'll be trying to get hold maybe a Sean Connery or a Roger Moore. Hopefully LEGO Speed Champs will be releasing, might release the Lotus Esprit as well, because that would be quite cool, but time will tell on that one. Well, we'll get on with this build here for the time being. So we start off with this chassis plate. And then we have two dark grey 6x1 base plates, which are these ones here. Put these two together, and these two go in on the back here, like so. Then we have the seating positions in the car, which are two of these 2x2 half flat, half single base plates. These go each side, and there is a black 2x2 curved with curved edges base plates. That goes in there. That'll be where the gear levers go. Then we have a little microphone piece for the gear lever in black. And a black round stud goes on here as well. Then we have two black 2x1 cheese pieces. And a black 2x1 flat, like so. That goes in the middle here. Goes on there like that. Next we make one of the axles. So we start off with one of these 6x2 special axle pieces, which are these ones here. They got the 2x1 bricks all already pre-molded on. Then we have two of the Technic half cross and half round connectors in cream. These go in there like so, on each side. And then we have a 4x2 base plates in the same greeny grey. Like so, that goes on there like that. Then you have two of the 1x1 with the round connector piece on like so, two of those. And you have two of the black studs with a hole in them, like so. Looks like it's going to be the exhaust. Then you have two black 3x1 base plates with right angled base plates. These go on like so. Then this bit here, which we've just made, goes on the back here. That goes on there like that. Then we have four of these 3x1 flat base plates and one 1x2 stud. One by 2 base plate goes on here like so. Then we have a then we put the cream 3x1 flats on. Like that. We have two of the black 1 bricks, which is the most accurate description of them I can give. Just find the other one, must be in here somewhere. Then we have two of the grey 2x1 right angled pieces, which are these ones here. These go on this side They got on the side here like that. Now we do the front of the car. We do the front axles now as well. So we start off with the 6x2 with the 2x1s moulded on already. Well, we don't. No, my apologies. We start off with a 4x4 black base plate. Have two of the dark grey-green headlight pieces. A brown 2x1 base plate. Then the axle piece goes behind it, and then two of the cream Technic studs. Nearly lost it there. That would have been quite funny. So you got like that and like that. And that goes on there like that. So there we have our chassis. That's the chassis so far. Next we make one of the side panels. So we start off with a grey 3x1 flat with two studs on it. Then we have a similar. Now we have a 6x1 flat. And then we have a black 4x1 base plate, and then you have a grey pizza slice piece, like so. Then you have sticker number 4 that goes on there. Try and be very careful how I do this, because there is it's not a bad job. So there we go. It says DB5 on the side there. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that or not. So it is very small, but I will try and get some photos done when I post this on Instagram. So then you stick that bit on the side there. Then you do the same on the other side. So it's exactly the same pieces, but you just it's the same but opposite. So making sure you get everything the right way around. Oops. I think there are some silver work pieces in here as well, I think, by the looks of it. So you might be careful, because there are some silver ones rather than grey corner pieces as well. So grey pizza pieces. So you put sticker number 6 on here. Do this very carefully, because I want to try and show you that again, see if I can do it this time. There we go. Sorry, you lose some of my head there, but I know I get. There we go. That's definitely worth the close up. So that then goes on this side here. So now you've got the DB5 logo there and the DB5 bit there. Next we have two grey 5x1 base plates to go on the front. Two brown 4x1 base plates. And two of the dark grey, check the right pieces, 1x1 base plates. Because there are some like special pieces in this set, so they go on there like that. Then we have two cream 3x2s. Three by two base plates, I should say. Two black 1x1 square stud pieces. Again, check there's nothing on the side there. And two black 2x1s with a female connect hook on the longer side. They go on there like that. Next we have a greeny grey 6x1 brick. Then we have two of the grey 2x1 curved roofing pieces. Just find the other one. They go on there like that. And also we have a 4x4 base plate with just 4 studs on the top. So other way around. That goes on there as well. Sorry, got a bit excited there. We have two of the grey wheel arch pieces which go on, which are these ones here. Then we have two of the 6x2 right angle pieces in black, which are these ones here. That's the car so far. Next we build the next bit, which starts off as one of these 6x1 or 6x3 right angled piece. Haven't seen these before. Quite a nice little piece, that. Then we have 2 of these pieces here, which they are 3x4 flats with studs in the middle. These go on like so. Then you have 2 of the 3x1 right angled pieces, which are these ones here, in grey. Two black 2x1 flats go on here, and 2 of the grey 3x1 right angled base plate pieces, which are these ones here, go on here like so. Then you have two of the grey right angled 3x1 base plate pieces, and 2 of the right angled 2x1 right angled pieces, which are these ones here. And they're going onto these corners here. They're going on like that. Same on the other side. That goes on there like so. And that goes on the front there. So now the car is starting to take shape a bit more. Next we have 2 of the cream 3x2 base plates. These go in the middle here, and 2 of the 4x1 base plates in black go on the other side of that, like so. Next you have a white 3x2 base plate and 2 of the black 3x1 right angle base plates. They go on there like so. Next you have four of these pieces here, the baton pieces. Which I'm kind of hoping are meant to be the machine guns, but they're probably not, so. Then you have 2 of the dark grey studs. Again, checking the sides for these, because having watched previous people build this, I've had the you get the heads up on it, so they go on there like so. Next we have 2 bits of bodywork, which is quite nice. So you've got these two 2x1 curved pieces. Then you have 2 of these roofing pieces as well. I think they might be exhausts on the back there, I'm thinking. Exhaust or oil squirters on the other. That's probably me being optimistic again, so there we go, you've got those bits go on the back there. So you've got some degree of styling on the back there now. So then you have a black 6x2 flat piece which goes on the back here, and a grey 6x1 flat piece goes on the back here like so. Now next we make the bit where the number plate goes, and that's a dark grey 6x1 base plate and a 2 of the grey, I don't know if that's grey or the silver yet, so I haven't said yet. I hope it's not the silver, because then we have 2 of the grey 2x1s which go on the back like that, and then we have 2, then we have a black 2x1 base plate with curved edges and the open studs like that. Then we should have a silver, which I do think they've wasted a brick on this, to be honest with you. I like a silver 3x1 flat. And then you stick a number plate on it. I don't know which one. I'm probably going to go with, see what sticker it says to stick on it. It says sticker number 1, so I'm going to go with the book at the moment, so you currently got A426900. Then you got sticker number 11 goes on here as well. That's another DB5 sticker. Try and get that one right. You should try and put this sticker on before you put the brick on it, because otherwise you might not get it exactly the way you want it, but I think that's going to have to do, I think, because I'm not going to keep peeling it off. As you can see, you've got the number plate and the DB5 on the back there. It's not quite as straight as I would like, but, and then that goes on the back here. That is the back of our DB5. Got a couple more bits to go on here, so got lots of silvery bits as well, which I'm getting a bit concerned with. But so a grey 2x1 with the studs on the side, and a grey 2x1 with the curve. And you put sticker number 9 on there, which is the Aston Martin logo. If I do this the other way around, I can possibly get nearer the bottom. So bear with me on this. That goes on there like so. And that goes on the back there. Next we have a couple of bit more styling on the back, which is two of these pieces here, the 2x1s, and four of these 2 stacked 1 pieces. Checking there's no printing on them as you do it. There shouldn't be, but so there we go. So you've got that piece, you've got 2 of those made up. And these, no, these aren't the oil squirters, unfortunately. Though they might be the bits that cover it over, so. I think these are meant to be pushed back in here, so like so. I see. Right, so you've got to make sure you got to move these bits here. Those bits I thought were the oil squirters now support those, and hopefully you pull those out just to make it look for the oil squirters. But I think that's just my imagination doing overtime. So. Now we make the rear lights, which is 2 of the grey 2x1 curved flat studded pieces. Put 2 of these together. They could have printed these pieces out really, it'd be much nicer, but oh, they have, good. My apologies, Lego. I take that comment back. Work out which way the lights go. Orange goes at the top. Oh, I just had one of my sticker moments. So there's our rear lights for the DB5. Seriously nice bit of brickwork. These go on the back like that. He's looking really good. So now we have a 4x2 curved roofing piece like that for their back seat. But here at DB5 you probably wouldn't use the back seat very often. So then you have 2 of the grey 2x1 curved pieces. Let's go on here like so. So that's the back of the car so far, looking really classy. Then you have 2 of the interior styling side pieces, and they come from, so you've got 2 of these black 3x1 right angle pieces, and then 2 of the double cheese pieces, which are these ones here. So you put them on opposite sides, like so. So when you put them on for the back seats, like that, they go like that, so it does look good. You flip this over, you've got a couple of these silver silver. These are the silver ones. They do look really cool. Silver 2x2, half flat, half studded, and two of the brown 2x2 base plates. These go on the middle like that. I do like these silver bits, they are really cool. Like that and like that, they do look good. It's a shame they couldn't have done the whole, well, I don't know if you do the whole car in that, I don't know. So, yeah. A couple more styling pieces to go on, so we've got a couple. You've got one of these 2x2 upside down round pieces, and some of these more of this silver, a silver pizza piece and a silver 2x1 flat, like so. Do the same on the other side. Like so. That goes on the other. That one goes on the other side. Like that. It does. It's starting to look really good now. Couple more of these 3x1 flats in silver, with two of these, between two of these grey 2x2 round pieces, like so. That creates a really nice effect at the back. It does look quite good so far. It does feel good in your hand as well, so. I've actually got two of the 3x1 with the two studs in the middle. There you go on the bottom. They go on like that. Just so as you see, there's a small gap on the silver bits, and then you've got two of these 2x1 upside down curved roofing pieces, and two of these 1x1 with a female hook connector on it. So that goes on like that. So you put those two pieces on there like so. Got a couple of these black connector pieces where they got like a male connector bar on it, Then you've got a couple of like horn type pieces which go put these two on together like that. Then attach these to the bottom here. Right, they go on the back like that. So they're like the rear bumper bits. It's definitely looking good. Next we have two of the black 3x1 right angled pieces go on near the front. A dark grey 2x1 with a stud, flat with a stud in the middle. They go on there like so. Then we have a steering wheel. And a black 2x1 flat goes on there like so. I have some spare pieces here at the moment. Now we open bag number 2. Thank you for bearing with me on this video. Bag number 2 should just be the front styling, so we'll see how we get on. Got a nice windscreen piece here, that is cool. Got the tyres, the wheels, and some spare, I think these are spare number plate pieces as well. Now on bag number 2, halfway through the build, I wonder if Mr. Bonnet thinks I'm doing a good job or not yet, so we'll soon find out. Right, so this is what we got so far. Remove the pieces out that I know I'm not going to need straight away. Just so it makes it easier to find them when I do need them, he says optimistically. It's mainly styling pieces here, so we start off on, we just do the bit on the side along here. That starts off as a grey 5x1 base plate, a grey 3x1 base plate, two of the grey 3x1 right angled pieces, a black 1x1 flat, check there's nothing on the side, and two of the grey 2x1 right angled pieces that go down rather than up, like so. So that's what we got there. That's what I've just built. As you can see, most of the pieces are there. And that bit goes on that side like so. And we do the same on the other side. So have the grey 5x1, the grey 3x1, the 3x1 right angled piece, the black square 1 flat piece, and the two grey 2x1 right angled pieces that go down. They go on like that. Then you attach that piece on that side there. So that's our DB5 so far. Next we make the seats. The first seat is a black 4x1 round piece. A 2x1 with a male connector bar on it. And a black 2x2 curved roofing piece, like so. And we stick that seat on the passenger side. That goes in there like so. Next we do the driver's side, which is slightly different, but it starts off with a black round 2x1. Have a 1x1 with a male connector, 1x1 with a male connector bar attached to it, and then a grey 1x1 with a female connector bar attached to it. Just trying to find the piece at the moment, so there we go, one of these. So you have that and that. Then you have the black 2x2 curved roofing piece. Then you have a stud-like piece like that. I'm not sure the proper name for it, so and a lever, and another one of these air traffic control baton pieces in black goes on the side here. That's what we got for the driver's seat. I think that's meant to be the handbrake, but then that attaches on here. I'm not sure where the handbrake is on an Aston Martin DB5 because I've never actually owned one, so I'm just going to go with it on this one. So next we have a black half cheese and half one piece, which is one of these. Then we have sticker number 7 that goes on there. That's the panel where all the buttons are. Try to work out which way it's meant to go. There we go. Thank you for bearing with me on this video. There we go, got that sticker on there like that. We attach that to the middle there, right by the gear stick. That's where it keeps all the bells and whistles on the car, all the gadgets. So next we have 2 black 4x1 base plate pieces, which go on the front. Then we have 2 of these black 1x1 with a male connector bar on, which are these ones here. They go on there like that. Try and show you that as best I can. Next we have 2 of the black 3x1 right angle pieces, which are these ones here. Then we have a grey 2x1 flat right angle piece, goes on the front here, and a dark grey 2x1 flat with a stud in the middle. That goes in the middle, like so. Then we have 2 of the black 2x1 flat pieces, which go on there, on the front, around the dashboard, and a black 2x1 which is half flat and half studded. That goes on there like that. Now we have 2 wheel arches to go on. There's the other ones there. Then 2 of the grey 3x1 right angle pieces, or the grey 3x1 base right angle base plates, which are these ones here. They go on there like that. Next we have 2 of these side panel pieces, which are 4x1 curved pieces, and we'll stick. They go on like that. There are some stickers to go on these sides, so sticker number 8 goes on one side, so I'm going to do this very carefully. These are meant to be like door panels, I think. No, or they've got the Aston Martin logo on them, I'm not sure, so try and get this on as carefully as I can. Like so. Now, next we have, on the other side, you have sticker number 10. Just put this on carefully, trying to make sure I put sticks on the right way round. They go on like that. next two side blocks to go on, the 4x1 side blocks to go on. One side has sticker number 2 on it, which is an air vent. Goes on there like that. Do the same on the other side. Goes on there like that. So we've got that side that looks like that, and this side looks like that. Two of the 2x1 curved roofing pieces go on next. We are definitely getting something that resembles a classy sports car now. They go on like that. Next we make the bit that goes on the front. So that starts off as a black 4x1 base plate with 2 black 1x1 pieces with a female connector hook on it. Then you have another one female connector hook and a 1 black 2x1 curved flat studded piece like that. Then you have 2 of the black air traffic control batons. A black 2x1 flat studded with the curves. Then 2 more of the bumper pieces to be made up, the same way as did on the back. So it's one of these pieces and a have the wrong piece there somehow, but hey. Should have 2 of those, I'm struggling to see. Better they go in now. I don't know what happened in there, but we've actually got 2 of these pieces to go on here. So one like that, one like that, so that next you make a piece that goes on the front. It's got that silver effect on it, so starts off life as a grey 2x2 right angle piece and a grey 1x1 right angle piece and a silver 3x1 flat. Like so. As you can see, a difference between you should be able to see a difference there between the silver and the grey. Try to work out how this piece goes on here. It doesn't really. That needs to be in the middle. I'm trying to work out how it gets in the middle. So bear with me. Like that. Goes on like that, as you can see. It's half and half on these studs on the side. And that's that bit done for the build. And now we do the front bit now. So start off one of these round 2x1 pieces, a silver, what looks like a silver 8x1, goes on there, and there's a silver pizza slice, another round grey 2x2, and another silver pizza slice, like so. Then you get should be a 4x1 flat in silver and a 3x1 flat. I see, I've done it wrong. It's all right. Bear with me. That's how it should look. I did show it wrong last time, but... And I put the pizza slice on wrong as well. That's how it should look. You attach that to the bit we made just now. Then we attach sticker number 1 on there. Like so. So you got the same number plate on there. And then this bit here attaches on to these holes at the front here. You might have to move those in a bit. So that attaches on there like that. Next we make the headlights for the car. So now it's definitely starting to take shape now. So thank you for bearing with me on this video. So we have a grey upside down roofing piece like this. Now we've got to find this is where there is a certain piece you're meant to put in here, because it's got a little headlight on it. They've done some printing on a 1x1 base plate piece, and the headlight, I've seen these already. That's the headlight and the lamp piece on there. You've got to do the one on the other side as well. It's got to find find the 1x1 correct 1x1 piece. And then you've got a couple of these 2x1 curved pieces to go on next. Make sure you get these headlight pieces on correctly. So it should look like that. I think done the headlights the wrong way round, never mind. See if I can get them. These headlight bits are quite fiddly, so you make sure you do it right. So it should look like that. So that's the front of the car with the, as you see, all the headlights on there. Next, we've got to make the bonnet cover. So that starts off as a white 4x1. Then we have a couple of the brown, a white 4x4 with a couple of female connector hooks on it. Then we have a couple of brown 4x1 base plates. Then we have a couple of, three of the black 2x1 curved base plates with the hollow studs, like so. That's the first part of the bonnet. Now we make one of the air intakes for the bonnet, which starts off as a grey 2x2, and it has a 2x2 half box, then a 2x2 right angled flat piece, and then a red 2x2 with two studs on the side, then two black 3x1 right angled flat studded pieces, like so. Then that goes on the back like so. Then you have a grey flat right angled piece which goes on there like so. So it makes the hole a bit smaller. Then you have a grey 4x4 base plate with a square in the middle. That goes over the top. Then you have the Aston Martin grille 6x1 pre-printed piece. That is a really nice bit of Lego. Then you have a black 6x1 base plate. Then you have a grey grey 2x2 with a grey 2x2 curved roofing piece and a grey 2x2 flat. That goes on the way back there for the air intake. Next you make the sides for the bonnet. So they start off as a grey 3x1 base plates, a grey 2x4 flat, and a grey 2x2 curved roofing piece, like so. And that goes on there like so. Then we do the same on the other side, but it's same but opposite. That goes on that side. Then we have two more of the grey curved roofing pieces, which go towards some really good body styling. I have a feeling we are nearly there, so thank you for bearing with me on this video. It's been quite a long one. And we've got a grey 2 by 1 and two grey 1 pieces, 1 flat studded pieces. And then we have sticker number 5, which is another Aston Martin logo. Really cool. And that's our bonnet piece there, as you can see. Does look really good, especially you've got that grille on the front. Then this and you push this in here and it should click in. It's not meant to come up, unfortunately. Otherwise the moving parts feature would be quite cool on it, but there we go. But this is what we've got so far for our DB5. It's definitely coming along, as I've got a lot, I've got fewer bricks down here, which is good news. So now we flip the car over. And we've got there's a bit that goes on the back here, so that starts off as a black 2x2 right angled 2x2 right angled piece, and a black 2x2 curved 2x2 curved with hollow studs. Then you have a black 1 pointy stud piece and a black 1x1 with a female connector stud on top, like so. That goes on the back there like that. Quite hard to see in black, unfortunately. I think I put it on the wrong way round. I put the exhaust on here, which is a pair of binoculars and a possible gun piece as well, which if you've got a spare could be quite handy. But I'm quite sure that wasn't in Lego's thought process though. So it's got a nice little twin exhaust on the back there. Now we flip her over, and we have two windscreens. Got a nice, decent sized windscreen there, and you've got a couple of, are they silver or grey? I can't tell. So I think these are going to be grey. They go on the top here. So there we go. So far we've got a nice little soft top Aston Martin, but you don't want a soft top Aston Martin DB5. Well, some people would, but I personally wouldn't. So now we do the rear windscreen, which has been pre-moulded. It's been specially moulded for this set, and now we put the I think these are all grey pieces, so two grey 4x1s. We get three grey 4x1s, and a grey 4x4 flat with 4 studs on it. There's your roof. Now Mr. Bond's ride is nearly done. Now we do the wheels. So I can get these done quickly. Well, you don't. The wheels are wheels just in case I say just in case I put the tyres on it, but. Famous last words. This is a nice little Speed Champion set, and I hope they do a few more James Bond cars in the next over the next year or a few years, because there are some. There's a nice Lotus they could do. They could do the Lotus Esprit. They could do. They could do a couple more DB5s as well, but it all depends on the franchise, though. Really, the money would be there for the Bond collectors, like myself. So, some nice proper silver wheels for it, and that's what it should have. There isn't any sort of denying that. It does feel really good in your hands. This car, it's well worth every penny, and it's well worth the time in this video to build it from my point of view. I don't feel like I've wasted my time on this one. So here we have James Bond with his Aston Martin DB5. You have a spare gun piece as well, which is quite handy because James Bond would have a gun. I don't think Lego did that. That was an intentional thing by Lego. We'll put the spanner in the back for the time being, because put his gun. We'll put his gun in. Oh, it doesn't matter where we put his gun, because we'll put Mr. Bond in his car. See if he can sit in it. Didn't get him to sit in it because the steering wheel is slightly off centre, unfortunately. That's one of these unfortunate things with these smaller sets, but value for money, this is a good set. I did pay full price for it, and I don't mind at all. I don't feel like I've been robbed at all. It's just it looks really good. It looks the part, and it is the part basically, and I just can't find fault with it really, because Lego have done a really good job on this. Some of the it's like the style of that grille is amazing, and the lights on the back, you could possibly you could do some modifications to put the oil shooters on and stuff like that as well if you wanted to, and you could possibly find a way of sticking some machine guns on there as well. But this is really cool, really. I can't say enough good things about this set. mind you, this is a set any Bond fan should really have in their collection, because it really does work. You know, it does have. It's not the best DB5 you'll ever get. I'll say that, but it's pretty solid. It drives well. It looks good. See, it rolls. You can. I do have the Playmobil one as well, which I'll be doing a review on a build and review at some point as well. So I'll compare that. But this is just a nice little build. The detailing on it, the effort Lego have put into this, Lego have done an exceedingly good job on this. I will be doing the other number plates on it and doing photos of it as well. So that will be on Instagram. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as I have. If you have, do feel free to like, share and subscribe. Have any comments on this video, do feel free to add them at the end of the video, and I'll try to give you a mention on one of my upcoming videos. I'm currently on YouTube and Instagram, so like I say, follow me, recommend me to your friends, or more likes I get, the more likes I get, the more Lego I can buy. So and the more builds I can do. So stay safe, keep building, and hope to see you on one of my upcoming videos. Thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you, and I do thank you for your patience, or if you watch this video all the way through. Thank you very much.